All right, welcome everyone to the Tableau 2020 from scratch tutorials. My name is Arun Joseph. We've been learning about scatter plots, tree maps, and all kinds of different, visualizations, right? So you guys have come a long way in terms of analytics and visualizations in Tableau. So you've seen how Tableau is so powerful in terms of delivering visualizations which can impact business decision making, right? So in the scatter plots, we learned about how businesses can target different quadrants to make sense out of okay, which products to target on, which are the products which are actually giving the business more value, where should I invest more on, which products are selling more, and all of that, right? So Tableau is extremely powerful in that way. So diving a little further, so I wanted to introduce the next type of visualization, which is critical. It's called as box plots, right? So this is the last in the series. So box plots are a little complicated to understand. So I'll quickly explain what box plots are, right? So uh, I'll give you a quick example and then I'll show you how you can make the visualization possible. So let's say I want to analyze my sales and then category, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a drop box over here and don't worry about the building the visualization. I'll make sure that I'm doing redoing it for you guys, right? So again, what I'm gonna do is in the detail I'm gonna add the order ID so that yeah, I don't want the order ID, sorry. I'm gonna go with subcategory in the details. Yeah, this is perfect. And what I'm gonna also do is make different columns for it. Yeah. All right, perfect. Now, so you see three different graphs over here for each of the categories which we have right now. All right, so just give me a minute. Yeah, I think this should do. This should explain it better. Now, let's look at the first one, which is furniture, right? So you have these two tails at the top and bottom, which is called as the lower whisker. The bottom one is called as the lower whisker, and the top one is called as the upper whisker, right? And then you have this whole box which is in between them, right? And then you have this line which is in between them. So this line is representing the median, right? The median sales for furniture, which is around 160K. Now, this whole bandwidth is called as the standard deviation, right? Uh, so this is the minimum sales which you're generating from furnitures, which is the lowest whisker, or right, the lowest hinge or whatever, right? And this is the highest sales which you're generating from furniture, right? So that's how you read box plots, right? So anything in between comes between, will be so anything above. So this will be the bottom half is called as the first standard deviation, second standard deviation, third standard deviation, and fourth standard deviation, right? So basically, how far from the median is the data point, right? So this particular point is below the median, which means that okay, from a sales perspective, from the dollar amount which you're generating from sales, bookcases are not selling that much. But when you look at tables, which is coming under furniture, that's selling a lot. It's about the median value. And when you look at chairs, it's also selling a lot. So chairs are selling the most. All right. And among the bottom, you have furnishings, which is not selling that much at all. Right. Now, when you look at the median for each of these three categories, you can see that the median value for office supplies is the least, right? So it's around 50K, and there's a lot of categories, subcategories, which are coming below that, right? So if you look at that, the highest sale for office supplies comes from storage, and that is a little above the median for furnitures and furnishings, right? But when it comes to technology, the difference here is that you see that the box is a little more smaller between, which means that the range of products which we sell in technology, the price, the amount, the sale amount is like pretty close, right? So, which means that so copiers, accessories, machines. Then we have phones on the top, which is giving me most of the sales, and most of the sales are coming from phones, and it's well above the median. But all of these products are similar in nature because the length of the box is not that high. So if the length of the box is high, then which means that if you look at this one, office supplies, it starts at around $3,000 and it goes up to around 40 $222,000, which means is the distribution of products and office supplies is so huge and so varied that so that's why the difference is coming here, right? So basically, in technology, what is happening is that there's very less number of products, and the pricing of these products are closely distributed. It's not spread out across a large medium, right? This is actually a quick introduction to box plots. So now we'll study how we can make box plots, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag category to the rows or columns anywhere. I think I'll drag it to columns for now, right? And gonna put subcategory in detail, and I'm gonna drag the sales amount over here. Then what I'm gonna do is make it box, all right? So it's as simple as that. So basically, what it is showing me is that okay, in my furniture there are so and so categories, subcategories, which is falling above the median and which is falling below the median. So like that. So that's the way you read box plots. So box plots gives you a lot of information about how your products are selling, how your products are placed, and all of that. So if you look at technology, you see that copiers are not selling that much, right? So it's selling only the amount which you got from sales were around $150,000, right? And then we have accessories, which is again selling a lot, and then we have machines, and then we have phones, which is like all the way up on the top, right? So which means that phones are really high in demand, and the profit which you're getting also is pretty high, right? So that's all for this tutorial. This is a quick introduction to box plots. So I'll leave a couple of links in the description where you guys can learn about box plots and how you can read box plots and all of that. All right, I hope you guys had fun. I hope Tableau has been interesting to you guys till now. So I'll see you in the next class where we'll actually build a dashboard from scratch consuming all of these charts which we just built. Thanks a lot for joining. Thank you.